First of all, I want to thank Harvest Church for sending this team. As we spoke with Rosemary earlier, this is the only church that has sent a team to BOMA. There's been individuals come, but Harvest has sent 3 teams. First team in 2008, incredible change since 2008. I think the Harvest team understands the importance of sharing the gospel not only in words but in actions, and just loving the people, relating to them, honoring them, being friends with them. And this team did a great job of doing that, of just relating to the people and sharing God's love just through their actions and through relationship, which C Partners is all about relationship in BOMA. Excuse me. We had the pastor training. We had Tim working with the guys. We had the ladies in the school and helping with the agriculture. And in every area, it was just very obvious that these people really loved the people of BOMA, and the people of BOMA understood that and were affected deeply by this team. So again, on behalf of C Partners, just thank you so much for sending this team. They were very effective. They made an impact, and the gospel spread in BOMA due to their presence there. So thank you very much.
So I went to BOMA as a landscape designer and kind of wondered, whoa, what's a landscape designer going to do there? But one of the things I realized is that these people need to eat. They need to learn how to grow their food again. And there was a gal there named Rose, who's the ag person, the agricultural extension person, and she had a big problem. She had new irrigation system, that drip irrigation that she wanted to learn how to use and to share with the people, and didn't know how to work it. And I've been working on irrigation for 17 years, so I was able to show Rose how to do it. Now Rose can take this out and share it with the people so that they can grow their food during the dry season. So now I know that there's another way that we can meet their physical needs, so that when they're ready to hear the gospel, they know we love them and care about them, and they'll listen to the gospel.
One of the things I'm really excited about our time in BOMA was the time that I got to spend with the youth. It was exciting to see how they responded to just coming together as a group. Before, it was hard to get the youth motivated to come and gather together, but they used to do it for soccer. They used to get excited about coming and playing football. So we got a chance to meet with the youth after church, and they were excited. I was excited about the response. I was also just excited to see how God was using young people in the church. Most of the people in the church service on Sunday were young people, and it was just an exciting time to be a part of what they were doing there.
Now we'll try some tricks. Woo! Oh! Oh!
It was amazing to me to see the Lord's work there through the teachers. They have so little materials to use, and yet they cover the children daily in prayer, and those kids have learned so much in such a short amount of time. And the teachers just have an amazing, incredible, deep love for each one of the students, and they know their stories, and they just want the kids to be successful. And the teacher, especially Mary, is just really impacting them by saying that they are starting a new generation through their education.
So in my time in BOMA, I worked with construction the whole time. And there's a couple foremans that are hired from Kenya that work there, who've been there a couple years now. And they're great guys. And one way God's working in their lives and working in the construction field is in that the culture is very slow and that they don't work a lot. And so these foremans have to be very patient with these young men who are coming to work. So God's definitely speaking in their lives through that. And one way I hope I encourage them is just in encouraging the young guys to work a little harder and work faster. And I think God's already doing a great work in that.
So the thing I think impacted the most was at the pastor training. These guys are coming from their nearby villages to to learn about God's love for them and to try to share that with their people so that they can change their culture. And I think that's really difficult because a lot of the people over there, the men especially, they drink and they abuse their families. And so for us to be learning with them about what it means to love God and to love other people in ways that are different from our culture is really difficult. And I think us sending a team there to show them, to love them, really had a huge impact on them. So I think we need to continue praying for them and continue sending teams there to support them and to remind them about God's love and about what it means to love other people.
While we were in BOMA, I mostly worked with the children and some of their medical needs, basic first aid and hygiene. And it's interesting, they still, on the extreme level, they still believe in the evil spirits and things like that can affect them and how they choose to approach their health care. And there is no clinic in Upper BOMA also, and so we ministered mostly to basic first aid and keeping them clean and teaching them that infection can be avoided. And they're very receptive to that, and just to being touched and to being told that they're precious and they're loved and they're worth, their bodies are worth taking care of.
C Partners has been in BOMA for about 5 years now, and it has not been an easy thing to do and work with the community members, but step by step they are coming along to work with us and accept what we are helping them to do, to pick it up themselves and run with it. And of late, since last year, we have seen them coming along very well, and this year it's even better that they are asking for something more. One of the things I would like to highlight here is for them to say it was hard to pay £1 to the woman who makes food for their children, but since we started the agricultural project, they say it is much easier now because they sell their produce and get money, so it's easier for them to pay the £1. So very soon, I know even if we ask them to pay £2, they are going to do it easily. We want to appreciate the partnership we have with Harvest. It's one thing to send teams. We know you have sent teams 3 times, but it's another thing for the team members to actually relate with the community members, and this has worked so effectively that when they come, they get involved, and the people in the community realize that it's not just Rosemary and C Partners, but there are other partners coming along to support them and have them get where we would like them to get. So sending teams is important to us, and it doesn't mean that the work is done. We still have so much to do in Upper BOMA, because as much as you might look from the day we started up to where we are now, it looks like we've done so much, but there's so much that still need to be done, and we would like Harvest to come along and continue partnering with us and having this done, that the people of BOMA can be left on their own to do it themselves. Yeah.